Everyone, now we are like to discuss about database other than Oracle. There are so many database in exist, which including MySQL, big tables, and so on. But we going to talk about SAP. What's SAP stand for? S stand for system. A is application, and P stands for product. This is used in data processing. This got in the launch is R1, R2, and R3. R in here is stand for the real-time data processing. R1 is actually only one trials architecture, which is launched in 1972. R2, which is the advanced versions, second versions of the SAP, which introduced in 1979. And R3, which we're going to talk about the components architectures, is using the three trials architecture.
We must understanding the SAP layer. There are three different layers. The first one we call presentation layer. The second is application layer. And the last one is database layer. Right. The presentation layers contain the software components that make up the SAP graphical user interface. And the main functions of presentation layer is provide graphical screen to user and user able to enter data on the screen. Right. The next one is applications layer. The application layers can able to process data using application logic, communicate with both the layer, read and write from database. And the last one is database layer. Database layer consists of a central database system containing all of the data in the R3 system. The functions of database layer is store data and provide data to user.
Application layer. So we're going to discuss about the architecture component. From the presentation layer, in application layer, there will be ICM. ICM stands for Internet Communication Managers. From the name, we can note that it manages the communication between the SAP system and the Internet protocols, which is HTTP, HTTPS, SMTP. And in here, which I mentioned about the GUI, SAP GUI. Here there is a message server, and here there will be a gateway. Gateway, as we all know, gateway is enable the communication between the SAP system as well as the SAP system with the external system. And this message server is about handling the communications between the dispatcher in the ABAP system, which ABAP stands for Advanced Business. ABAP is Advanced Business Applications Programming, which is the first generation programming language.
Okay. So connected to the message server is the dispatcher. And next to the dispatcher is the dispatcher queue, which is also connected to the ICM. So what a dispatcher does is that it collects the requests and distributes them to the word processors for processing, which is the ABAP word processors that was mentioned just now. So what ABAP does is that it separately executes dialog steps in the R3 application. Next to it is the memory pipes, which it enables communication between the ICM and the ABAP work processes. So what is the function of the dispatcher queue? The types, basically it stores all the various processes types, and the types include firstly dialog, which is responsible for dialog process. Secondly is update, which deals with all the update requests. Thirdly is background, which is for background jobs. Next is spool, which is responsible for output requests. And lastly, enqueue, which is for log requests.
Okay, next we move on to the ICM. We will connect to the Java dispatcher. And then it will go to the message server, which is the message server is actually run as a separate process, and only one message server can run in each SAP system. And also it performs the following tasks in SAP system, such as it sends a communication channel between the individual app servers of the system, and it load distribution of logons using SAP GUI and RFC with logon groups. And then for the enqueue server, and then we have the center service. Let me explain about the enqueue server. Enqueue server is also known as a log script, also known as a log server. And then it is a system component that manages the log table. It's together with the message server. This server becomes SCS instance, which is SAP Center Service, or ASCS, which is ABAP Center Service. And this means that this instance is a single point of failure which can be designed for high availability together with enqueue replication server. And also it receives a log request and check the log table to determine whether the log request collide with an existing log. Center service is actually running in a separate instance, and default instance number is 01. It always required when Java cluster is installed.
Okay, so before I'm going down to the others component, I would like to explain what is Java dispatcher. Java dispatcher is it receives the client request and forwards to the server process. And next to the Java dispatcher is Java server process. Okay, so this is Java server process, and next to Java server process we have thread 0 and thread n.
So Java server process, it can process a large number of requests simultaneously. And thread O and thread N, also we call it as threading. So what is threading do? It is multiple process. This threading have multiple process execute separately in the background, and yeah, as I said just now, this concept is called threading. And next to the above thread, we have SDM. What is SDM? SDM, also known as Software Deployment Manager, and it is used to install J2EE component. Basically, all the process is connected to the database layer. So here are the database layer, and this is the database. That's all. Thank you.